Hi guys, and welcome to a basic setup of your security of your WordPress site. In this tutorial we will cover the plugin called All-in-One WordPress Security, and we will learn how to set up basic security, must-have security for every blog or a website based on a WordPress. Okay, to add this plugin, just go to your plugin section of your dashboard and add a new plugin. In search field, just type all-in-one security and just click install now. It's a super plugin. It has 400,000 active installs and a rating of 5 stars, which is nice. Okay, just activate your plugin and that's it. We are ready to roll. Okay, after installation, just go to your WordPress security plugin over here, click on it, and we have our preview, our dashboard of our security plugin. Okay. This is the basic preview of our security measures, and over here we have a security strength meter, and on the right side we have security points breakout. So we have a preview what we done with our security measurements. Okay, let's set up our basic WordPress security. Let's click on the settings tab over here, just below our dashboard. And this is a very important section of this security plugin, because we will use it for a backup of our database, our HTTPS file, and our config PHP file. Those three files are extremely important because hackers and bots usually aim at those files. Okay, as you can see, we can in our general settings, we can back up all these files in our general settings, so we don't have to go all over these tabs. The second important tab, it's a WordPress version info. As you can see, we just click here to check, to remove the WordPress version from our head element, so hackers don't know if we use the old version of WordPress or up to date, because the old version of WordPress are most likely to be attacked. And when we want to restore our files, we go to this tab here and click restore HTTPS file as well as config file. Okay, and import export, I will cover this in the end of this tutorial. It's a pretty awesome stuff. Okay, another important thing is our user accounts. So just click on the next tab, it's a user accounts, and as you can see, we need to change our account login name from admin to your username, because the bots and hackers usually use the admin username and random password to enter your site, because the admin, usually people left admin as it is. So change this user by clicking edit user, and if you have your admin nickname and username admin, just change them here in nickname. After that, we go to display name, and as you can see, I have an error because my site currently has the following accounts which have identical login name and display name. To change your login name and display name, just click here, and you will have just change in your nickname here, and change display name to be your preferred name, and save update profile, and okay, just close your profile and hit refresh of this page, and we got 5 of 5 security points. Okay, let's move on. In our user lockdown section, it means that if we we can set up this max login attempts to, for example, 10 login attempts, and after 10 login attempts, the IP address is locked out because of the failed password. This is just maximum login retries, and we set up the time length of the lockout time to be 1 hour, and that user can after 1 hour also attempt to log in to your site again. Okay, and another, you can see here at the failed login records if something is failed, as you can see. And force logout, we move to force logout, and we can enable force logout after 1 hour to automatically log out the user after 1 hour. This is also this means that WordPress will also log out you, the admin, so don't be afraid of that. It's not error or something. You can have this, or you can just unclick this and remove it. Okay, we are now moving to user registration, and we will skip this entirely because this is a basic security, and it stands to be this tutorial is oriented to you who have only one user, and that's you. If you want your users to have ability to log in into your page, then this user registration panel will be very important to you, so you can have manual approval, and you can ask for CAPTCHA. You can ask for CAPTCHA for your new users to enable CAPTCHA on registration page. Let's move on. Let's go to database security. Okay, in this database security, we can change the prefix or the database table. I recommend to do this because this is usually a target. Your database holds the most important information about your site, your content, and it's very important to hide some default WordPress information from hackers. So we can change your database prefix from, as you can see, OP to, I don't know, to test WordPress, and the hacker will never guess this thing. It's recommended to perform a database backup before using this feature, so you can just go to the second tab and make a database backup, and also make automated schedule backups. Okay, let's move to file system security. As you can see, we have file system security and file permissions in our first tab. And as you can see, all my file current permissions are same as recommended permissions. So make sure to set up your permissions just like that. In a second tab, PHP file editing, don't click this because this will prevent you from editing your PHP files, and all WordPress is made out of PHP files, so you will just lock down yourself. And as well as the third tab, file access, also don't click this because it will also prevent you prevent access to files such as readme license and config sample PHP. You can click this when you are done with your website and you don't need any customizations in PHP files and those files. Okay, let's move on. We will just skip who is lookup and blacklist manager and head straight to the firewall. Okay, just click firewall and enable basic firewall protection. Just check this up, and over here you have more info what this thing do. It protects your HTSS file by denying access to it, disable server signatures, limit file upload size, and protect our config page PHP file. And this is very important thing to know, that if you check this on, Sometimes if you have an add-on domain, you will not be able to install WordPress, and this is a huge time waster when I trying to figure out what was wrong. And you can check my tutorial on why I have error messages and not be able to install WordPress. Just check these tutorials to be sure that if you have add-on domains, you pay attention to this add-on, and any add-on that change the htaccess file, and you just click check this, okay, and we'll skip this and we'll skip this and save basic firewall settings, and we got our 15 security points. We just skip all this. Oh, I'm sorry. We can just go to internet bots and block fake Google bots, and just check this out and save internet bot settings. And that's it from the firewall. Okay, let's move on. My favorite one is a brute force security, and just go, don't touch this rename login page, because if you rename login page and you forgot what is your login page, you will never be able to access your WordPress site. And just go to the login captcha and click this one, enable captcha on login page. It's a super stuff to make a login captcha on your login page, and it's a simple mathematics, and I always use that. It's a very simple and very effective method. Okay, let's move on to the spam prevention. Okay, in our spam prevention dialog, we just enable captcha on comment forms, of course, and we block spam bots from posting comments, from automatic posting comments, and this will disable bots to spam some, and that's it from the spam prevention. Very easy, just save settings and get 30 security points. Okay, a few less things to do is to go to our maintenance and check this if we want to enable the front end lockout. So if you are not logging into your WordPress site and you are just making the new site, you just click this checkbox, and this will show for every non-logged in visitor of your website, and save site lockout settings. And after that, we will remove this when our site is ready to be published to public. And that's it. The one thing only. The last thing is, if we are pleased with our settings, you just go to settings, import export, and we export these settings to your computer. And when we are making a new website, we just install all-in-one WordPress security and import all these settings we just made to our new site, so we save our time by a zillion. And that's it for me, and I hope that this will help you in your security efforts of your WordPress site. Okay, bye bye.